Hey everyone, welcome back to English Trend, where we make English grammar easy and fun. Today we're diving into an important topic, defining and non-defining relative clauses. If you want to sound more natural in English, understanding these is a must. So let's get started. Introduction to relative clauses. First things first, what is a relative clause? It's a part of a sentence that gives us more information about a noun. We use words like who, which, that, and whose to introduce relative clauses. Now, let's break them down into two types, defining and non-defining. Defining relative clauses give essential information. Without them, the sentence loses its meaning. Let's look at an example. Example: the woman who lives next door is a doctor. In this sentence, who lives next door tells us exactly which woman we're talking about. If we remove it, we don't know who she is. Also, notice that we don't use commas. Examples: the book that I borrowed is really interesting. Here, that I borrowed is necessary. Without it, we wouldn't know which book we're talking about. Non-defining relative clauses, on the other hand, add extra information that is not essential. If you remove it, the sentence still makes sense. These clauses are always separated by commas. Example: my brother, who lives in Canada, is coming to visit. The phrase, who lives in Canada, gives additional information, but if we take it out, the sentence, my brother is coming to visit, still makes sense. Another example: Paris, which is the capital of France, is a beautiful city. If we remove which is the capital of France, the sentence Paris is a beautiful city still works perfectly. Let's summarize the differences between defining and non-defining relative clauses. Defining clauses. Essential information, no commas, can use that instead of which. Non-defining clauses. Extra information, commas used, must use which instead of that. A common mistake is using commas when you shouldn't, or using that in a non-defining clause. For example, incorrect. My friend that lives in Spain is visiting soon. Correct, my friend who lives in Spain is visiting soon. Now, it's time for a quick quiz. I'll show you some sentences, and you have to decide if they contain a defining or non-defining relative clause. Write your answers in the comments. 1. The car that I bought last week is very fast. 2. My grandmother, who is 80 years old, loves to paint. 3. The students who study hard will pass the exam. Think you got them all right? Let's check. Answers: defining, non-defining, defining. Great job, everyone! Now you know the difference between defining and non-defining relative clauses. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more grammar tips. See you next time.